Boy, just be yourself. If people don't like it, if you're being yourself, fuck them.
Welcome to Life Under the Scope podcast. Today we're gonna talk about some current events. I'm not gonna say what, but you will know as we go into it. I'm MJ Dynasty. Who else we got in the house today?
Your girl Mello.
Who else?
My name is Crystal Ali. You can follow me on Facebook at Crystal Ali or on Instagram, Crystal_Lalique. And that's spelled Lalique.
All right, my special guest in the house. Introduce yourself.
I am Lauren. You can't follow me nowhere. Just look me up.
Oh,
Lauren Walker on all platforms.
and last but not least, man, what's up? You gonna introduce yourself?
Oh, they're the weed. The people seeing me hitting the weed, they knew what the situation was. You feel me? It's your boy, you feel me? Don Infamous, yours truly, and everything, man. How y'all doing today?
Why do people try to portray themselves as perfect on social media?
Ooh.
And I like my special guest to go first.
Dang, I'm first. I don't know. I think people portray themselves as perfect because they just want somebody to recognize them. You know what I'm saying? So they just pretty much, I don't know. I guess them perfect couples. That's what I see a whole lot. It ain't just perfect people by themselves. It's perfect families, perfect couples, perfect relationships. Everybody know that ain't real life though.
What about you, Mr. Leak?
Ask the question again.
So why do people portray themselves as perfect on social media?
I feel like with social media, you can be anybody, you know what I'm saying, behind the camera. So with that being said, nobody's gonna show their flaws to you. Nobody, you have some people that will, but nobody's really willing to show their flaws. They want people to think that this certain person exists, that person that they want to be, but it's really not them. It's easy to do.
This is true.
I mean, no one's perfect, but you can strive to be the best you can be. But I feel like if you just put yourself out there as who you are, people will give you more respect, than it is, trying to hold up that type of character.
Sometimes
the light is always gonna come out. Like whatever's going on and you're doing, it's always gonna come. It's gonna come out. But go ahead, Mel.
no, I was saying sometimes people don't respect people for who they really are. Like sometimes people, even though you being authentically yourself, you being naturally you, people will still find a reason to make it seem like you're not good enough. You know what I'm saying? Because they compare you to the images that's out there. And I agree with both Crystal and Lauren. I feel like people can be whoever they want to be on the internet. And I feel like everybody wants attention. Not everybody, but some people want attention. Some people want to be looked at in a certain way. And they have an image to upkeep. They don't want to really expose themselves for who they really are. So they put on an image and they pretend to be somebody else. And sometimes people really don't like themselves. They don't like their lives. So they make up a facade because they're unhappy. So they use it as an escape. And they create a whole nother life, a whole nother person, a whole nother persona. And my thing is, I feel like people should be respected for being themselves, but sometimes they're not. Like, let's say, for instance, Derek Jackson's wife. That's probably who she really is, how she was looking in that live video. But everybody laughing at her and making fun of her because of her little bonnet and her glasses. But that's who she is. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Crystal. But go ahead, Mel.
On social media with your bonnet and them glasses, like you really love that man, like for real.
Yeah. And I feel like that's probably how she look on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, yeah, it was funny, but people don't people like, damn, that's why he cheated on her. That's why he did. Like, people don't respect people for being themselves sometimes. Like, people making fun of that lady.
The difference is, though, I think people don't understand, like, you get more recognition for your downfalls and how you come back from it than the people who portray this perfect picture, because it's harder to uphold the image of being perfect. You get more people pay attention to you when you not doing good than they pay attention to you when you straight. So it ain't even no point in even portraying yourself to be a certain type of way, because people love to hear how you feel.
I agree.
People love a success story, and they also love a failure story as well.
The underdog story.
Yeah. What's your
a lot of people to tune in when shit is bad, or why you trying to get on your shit, but as soon as you do good, you got a whole nother rack of haters that come rolling in. So it's like you get more respect from being a fuck up than when you actually get on your shit.
Yeah.
And with the whole thing with how people they can beat anybody they want to be, it's a game. It's just like a video game. What y'all do when y'all play the video games? You create your character. You have this, change that. You put these gym shoes on for basketball. It's just they do it with the Sims.
Yeah. I was just about to say that.
So it come with a price, because these people who do this social media stuff, I ain't seen none of them be happy and just stay happy. I haven't seen any relationship on social media where they pushed through it and it all ended up good. It just don't happen.
The test of time. Yeah, that really happened.
What's your perspective on this, General?
It's make believe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you the author, you gonna go and post your highlights. It's make believe. You gonna make them believe whatever you want them to. You know what I'm saying? That's what people, when you get addicted to that, people seeing you doing good, you go back, and some people look at Facebook and Instagram like a journal. You will go back and see the pictures with the kids and the this and the that, and it make you feel good when you see that you was doing good on all these highlights. But in reality, all that shit ain't really meant for social media anyway. So it's like, once you start it, you kind of get stuck in it. Oh, we took the matching photo for Christmas, and now you did the Christmas photo. Now you got to do the Valentine's Day. Right. Now you got to do the Easter, and you know what I'm saying. So now that you just started that shit, like I live like this, and I present myself like this all the time, and that's just not.
But don't nobody care, but
right, exactly. It's like I don't want to be vulnerable to let you know. If you're gonna put it out there, be able to. Vulnerable to where, me and my nigga having problems right now. You know what I'm saying? Don't just show me all the good shit, because we know that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go through shit. Everybody. At any point in your life, I don't care how you get in life or how low you are. You gonna go through shit to the day you die. It's just all on.
Always so dirt though. People always search for your dirt. It don't matter how good you doing. The miserable people, they gonna search for.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, they want to correct you on something. Well, you said this in 2012. Like, well, damn, I can't change.
Because guess what?
They just saying that because they can't change.
Exactly.
That's what I was about to say. They can relate to the failures because that's where they are. They are not up there. They're not happy. So they can relate more with your lower self. They can relate more with the negative shit. So they want to see more of that. That's where they at in their life. Happy people want to see people happy. Miserable people want to see people miserable. It's just how it is.
Exactly. Yeah. Just like they always was saying, oh, don't nobody support me. Well, it's like, shit, most people don't even support themselves. Well, don't nobody show me no love. Most people don't love their fucking self. You know what I'm saying? That should apply to everything. You can't get caught up in how they are feeling, because people don't give a good goddamn about themselves anyhow. So you can't get caught up in that shit.
What is it? People get caught up in needing
attention.
Not reassurance, but
validation.
Validation.
So,
because whether people gonna be there to support you or not, if this is who you are and this is what makes you happy and will help you live a healthy and better life for yourself, you ain't checking for nobody to tell you, okay, what if I tell you I don't like what you're doing? You gonna stop doing it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to keep yourself holy.
You gotta look for that gene and support. You gotta look for that genuine support instead of looking
Yeah, I'm
for, you know, the
trying to
fake
tell you.
shit.
Like for example, okay, so I just got my cheek pierced, right? Love my mom to death. I knew she was gonna have a problem with it, but you know, I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in corporate America. This is me. This is the type of stuff I like. So she gets on the phone with me and she's like, I'll pay you to take them out. And I thought about it, like, well, damn, I could get some money up out of her. That's not my stilo though. I'm feeling like, if that's not, why would I do that to make you happy?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is my mom. You know what I'm saying? So people, like, I got emotional a little bit about it because I'm like mom, like, why do I always have to do what you do? You know what I'm saying? I have to live my life for me. I have to be happy. You like this Louis Vuitton and snap. I like dreadlocks. This person may like weave. This person may like to be bald. It's like you are your own person. I have my own fingerprint, my own thumbprint. And you know what I'm saying? People like your family could fuck you up with that shit.
Yeah,
On validation.
sometimes parents, you know, they want you to walk in the same light that they did, and
Or
really,
better.
yeah, are better. But sometimes what's for you is really not even had nothing to do with what they did growing up or what they accomplished. You have to be unique
But
to you, and maybe what you're gonna be doing is gonna be a lot better or greater or whatever. They just have to have the confidence in you. You
They
know,
have to have a
it's
confidence.
going to get
and
there.
No.
the changing of the times too, because like sometimes like I realize even my own parents like they don't understand like, and I hate putting it like that, but they really don't understand like our generation is a whole nother like out of the box generation. Like we do stuff beyond what the norms ever were. So it's constantly
Ah,
changing. So maybe sometimes like in saying certain stuff, like you want the best for your kid, but at the same time, it's understanding like times are different. You
you
know,
gotta
you
find a
could
way to support them.
educate yourself and do. You could get the best corporate job with two piercings in your cheek because we in that moment to where we understanding that people come from different walks of life, had different views, and so we as America, we kind of pushing for acceptance of everybody in on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
sometimes, like back in the day, you couldn't do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But now you can.
What do you think is becoming increasingly socially acceptable that you don't agree with?
I would say
Uh-huh.
that black women are just never enough. Like it's like to the point now where you got people that it's like we can't do nothing right. It's like not saying that physically like me, Lauren, Mel, but like as a whole, it's like we can't win or lose. And it's like so acceptable now to where it's like this, like they normalize this shit. We really don't get no credit for shit, to be honest with you. Either we the crazy people and our men don't want us, or we getting with another nationality and we have to portray this type of role to get along. It just be so much. Like I don't think women as a whole, we don't ever catch no break. And when we do have accomplishment, you still got somebody that's gonna tear you down. And I feel like it's just so accept. They make it just the
Socially
norm now.
acceptable
Shit is
to,
crazy.
to bash any inconsistency that they see in the next race or in the black woman specifically. It's cool to just be like, well, y'all like this now, or now y'all like that, and y'all, y'all angry, or y'all bitches, or now y'all divas, or whatever it is that title you take to empower yourself. They try to find a way to use it to bash you. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we just don't get no credit. We don't get the credit that we deserve for nothing. We can't do. It's like we don't do nothing right. We ain't good enough for a black man. We ain't good enough for a white man. We ain't good enough to raise our kids. We're not good enough to be in a healthy relationship. It's just we can't be transparent. We can't. It's just
You
like
don't
what the
shut the
fuck?
fuck up and listen. You don't shut the fuck up.
Like what am I supposed to? I know what to do. I'm just gonna stand right here. Like
Hey, but can I say this? And I'll probably not get like popular opinion for this, but in some instances, we in a battle to prove that we so strong. We not the women that we supposed to be. Like it kind of go both ways. Like we kind of making ourselves not good enough because I think black women, we always feel like we got something to prove. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like embedded in us. Like, we gotta be the strong person. We gotta be the person that keep it together. We gotta be the person that raise our families. We gotta be the person that do everything. We kind of put some of that weight on ourselves and trying to prove to other people that we, in a sense, it's like we too strong in some instances. Because what I don't like in social media, like, I came from a 2-parent household. Now, I got a son right now, and I'm not raising my son in a 2-parent household. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't showing him the unity I feel like I should be showing him. Or, I'm playing both roles sometimes. Or, I'm just showing him how to kind of sometimes ignore his feelings and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's something that we all kind of like doing right now. Like, if somebody ain't doing what we want them to do, we like, that's it. We out. We out. We got it. We gonna do it ourselves. But in a sense, it's kind of hurting us too. Because we moving on in these broken households. You know what I'm saying? We making it acceptable in social media to just kind of like put our feelings under the rug and keep pushing. I hate that.
It's a heartless society now.
It is.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What do you think about that, Mel?
I think one of the things that comes to my mind is how everybody is exposing personal things that should not be exposed, and they putting it out there for the whole public to. Some things don't need to be publicized. Some things are sacred. Some things are personal and private. And I just feel like all this, I eat ass and all that shit, like your sexual exploits.
Too much personal business.
I just think it should not be how it is. It's too normalized. Like, what the fuck? That back in the day, certain shit was not. You don't speak on shit publicly. That's private.
Like
what you do in your bedroom. Yeah, what you do in your bedroom is not everybody's business. Why are you broadcasting that to everybody? It's just tacky to me. It's classless. It's like, okay, you just go around eating everybody's ass. Why do we need to know that? Why the fuck do we need to know that?
It ain't like, nobody's business.
They're seeking attention.
Yeah.
They're seeking attention, right?
But I think a lot of people who do like that ain't doing that.
They just want attention. They just want attention. They just want somebody to. That shit, man, that shit is corny.
It could definitely be what you said as well, Lauren, with they probably don't be, they just be, some people just talk shit. So I agree. I agree with what you saying as well, but I know me, I'm a person where I don't just necessarily get on Facebook and post this and that, but I'm like so like silly. Like I can have a genuine conversation and some shit like that might come out of my mouth because that's just, I'm comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Now, if that's something that certain people don't rock with, I can understand that too. So it'd be like, it's so much shit that be on social media. It's like some of that shit is like, I don't know. Can't take a lot of that shit personal. Because some people
I agree with that, but that's my whole point. It's like people pick me. That's the pick me shit.
Now that's the difference when you doing that. Like, let me go just do this.
The people who like pick me, don't none of them get picked. Like pick you. Don't nobody want, like, I don't want nobody that everybody done been through. It don't even to even do that with me. I need to feel
pick me out like a motherfucker too.
Yeah, I mean, and if you doing some shit like eating that ass, you should want that person to think that's a special thing. Like, I ain't eat 100 asses this summer. You know what I'm saying? This is the one ass that I chose to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Like that should be definitely
like you brush your teeth after like every session. Is the ass fresh? Like, what kind of ass did you eat?
Freshen out the shower.
Like, well, what kind?
Well, my thing with that is, it's okay. Whether you serious or you playing, it's just like you volunteering personal shit that don't need to be. Okay, if you serious, all right, whatever. Why do we need to know? Like, okay, you just want attention. You want somebody to say, "Oh, you eat my ass?
Yeah.
Can you eat me?" I was like,
that's what people do, but they got mental capacity to be like, like when I see stuff like that, like it just be funny to me. Like
it be funny to me too.
Because it's like you just you childish. Like you ain't even there yet. Cause most dudes that do stuff like that, like even if they like doing stuff like that, or even if they like doing stuff like that, the majority of people don't say it because they want you to feel like they going above and beyond. So the people just willingly offer it. That's just like your honest thing. Like
that's just an example. Like other shit, I just feel like people are publicizing shit that it's just. I just feel like everything is not everybody's business. And when you do that, you're inviting people in to comment. You're inviting people in to your business. You're inviting people in for their opinion to be stated. You cannot be mad if somebody come at you sideways with their opinion saying, oh my God, you just, whatever. It don't matter. You put it out there for people to comment on. Like you wanted attention.
Most people not accept the negative or the positive. A lot of people don't care. They just want the attention. It don't matter what they getting. Some people just won't.
I mean, the likes and the comments boost up their head.
Yeah, boost their ego.
Yeah, they boost their head.
But with the good come the bad too, though.
Exactly.
You gotta be able to, like if you put it out there, you gotta be able to take what come with it. If you want to put your business out there, it's gonna be people that's gonna have opinions. Period.
I agree with that. And at the same time, I will say, and I respect everybody's feelings is on it. At the same time, if a person does take that into consideration and still decide to do it, that's their choice. Because guess what? And this is you can keep scrolling. Look, they could be like, I ain't even ask you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can state your ways. How you feel, but it's like some people could. You know what I'm saying? That's who people are. There's no boundaries with shit no more.
Yeah,
and
I like that.
Exactly. That's my point. Yep.
Like with the eye emojis, like who he asked. You know what I'm saying? Like that, but that's just me. It's like there's no boundaries with shit no more. And
you muted.
You muted.
Like with, for example, Cardi B when she first came out, and other people. Like, I'm gonna get paid for this pussy. At first, you couldn't say that. It was like, I ain't selling my pussy, but really you is. But now,
she's embarrassed. Now they proud.
Yeah, so it's like, you know what? I do sell a little pussy.
Yeah.
I do sell a little bit ass. So at first, because I ain't gonna lie, I used to dance a long time ago. Don't nobody remember me because I made it to where I ain't want people knowing me. Now, I'm like, I want my mama to know. I want, you know what I'm saying? Now, it's like stripping. I could have been on Billboard too. It's no boundaries no more.
It ain't no boundaries. Hell no.
I wish I had jumped on that funny wave with Vine and all that shit. I'd be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But where it's at now, I'm more confident in myself than I've ever been. And I'm gonna always continue to work on myself, but I've learned how to really be me now. You know what I'm saying? Going through this new, not even just within the last 2 years, but just growing up. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad she ain't the way it was.
Older, you realize all the little dumb shit you did, everybody else did it too. So it don't matter. It don't even matter at the end of the day. Like while you young, it's cute and all of that. Ha ha he. You know what I'm saying? But people just want to see your growth. Like where you came from don't mean nothing. People, you gonna meet a million people that be like, you did that, I did it too. You did this.
The booty comment. Some motherfucker said, good job. I done seen it. And it's so funny because when she said the booty eating, like I done seen these type of comments or posts. For example, I don't like when I be seeing a nigga or chick going off on their baby daddy. They argue. It'd be like, who gives a fuck?
I hate that shit. I hate it.
I'd rather look at the freak shit over that.
That's a decision you made.
Me too. It made me
everybody
cringe.
know too. You messy as hell because that ain't nobody business. But you so bent on trying to expose somebody or let people see them in a certain light that you really showing people what type of person you are.
You are right.
Yeah.
It's
don't let you be back talking that motherfucking next week.
Yeah, and then you right back with them. You right back with them. Now you look dumb.
No, it be like. You said what? Like that ain't me.
And you with the motherfucker? You back with him? He
Basically.
gay and that he gay. He bi. He can't keep a job and his dick
He
won't stay
beat my
hard. All this
ass.
other. Yeah,
Like,
but now you back with him, so he really
they
can't
be
be that
like,
bad, bitch.
they be like, I'm pregnant, y'all.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Damn, like you ain't even gonna wait up until it's time to.
And won't even post a nigga all the way until he holding the baby. When the baby born, it's the same nigga holding the baby. Like, oh damn.
Like, wait a minute. Is that the booty
That's
lunch?
no
The faggot?
The booty.
You say what?
That's the booty pirate, the butt pirate, the fag. Ain't that? Didn't you say that nigga pushed your head through the refrigerator? What you mean? What you get with
What
him?
you mean? And y'all on your third child? Yeah.
But look,
Yeah.
that's them Christmas pictures y'all was talking about.
Exactly.
The matching outfit.
Yeah.
That's all that shit.
Trying to do it for the gram, and now y'all cooked, and everybody know y'all both ain't shit.
Nobody following or fighting.
What you say?
Say
What?
what?
You want to take? Ain't nobody paying attention to your fighting. You don't get no likes till you start fighting.
Oh yeah, the bullshit. People like that drama for real. Yeah.
All the lovey-dovey shit, motherfuckers just go right past that shit.
Yeah.
They think they perfect.
They have.
Soon they get to arguing. I knew they shit wasn't all the way together. Y'all now they scrolling through the reading and going back to 2010, pulling your records. Like,
Yeah, same shit. That same
Look
shit.
at Derrick Jackson. Look at Derrick Jackson. Don't be a dummy. Don't be a dummy.
Dude,
Say
he's
that
finished.
much-
Don't be a hypocrite.
He is a dumbass. He's finished.
And that leads me into my next
You know what?
question. See, I thought you
Oh,
were
my
gonna put
bad,
the
my
bonnet and
bad.
the thing back on, but go ahead. No, go. You can go ahead.
hold on, before you go, I will say that with us talking about like how society is now, he ain't losing nothing
at all.
I mean,
He's gonna be gaining more if
he hot as
anything.
hell right now, so that YouTube channel is definitely
Oh, and
paying
that's the
him well
last
for
thing
that.
I did want to say. Like,
Yeah, go ahead.
another thing that I don't like is that we repost shit that we don't like.
Yeah.
You understand? So we could comment like, I don't like this. But if you don't like something, why would you help it being promoted? Because when you share something, you're promoting it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like the shit with the was Nas X and that shit.
Oh my God!
Right?
I knew you was about to say that.
Right?
Yeah.
I seen 100 people posting the shit just to say that they don't like it, but y'all, they got all that free advertisement just because you wanted to share your opinion. If you don't like something,
Put money in their pocket.
just keep fucking
There's
scrolling.
no such thing as bad publicity.
No, I mean not bad publicity, but personally, if I don't like something, why would I help it spread to more people? Even if I'm just trying to.
That's why his girl was holding his hand, because she know was money coming in from this. Let's watch the video.
Oh shit!
To know what they're actually doing.
Don't get it. She been getting cheated on. She know it. All women know. She knew for a long time.
Man,
She knew.
That woman intuition battery don't never go out.
Oh, damn, she said that mug is strong.
Every woman that gets cheated on, that come back in the public, they hold their man hand and look stupid. Just, we believe in God, and she came out and she was like, the only person that he got to talk to is God. You always hear that every time a man comes cheating. She been knowing my man was cheating. She was protecting her money. She could have came out a long time ago. We didn't see her until it came time for her to defend herself.
He blamed God though.
Yeah, he blamed God for that shit.
Of course.
That shit.
Yeah. He was mad at God. He said, because he lost his wife and blah, blah, whatever. He blamed God for that.
On his own.
Yeah.
A guy looking like, oh, for real?
Oh, for real, my guy?
I'm about to
Bet.
cancel your ass. God, like, I'm about to cancel your ass.
Yeah, he
bro.
about
But-
to mean
All right, bet.
over
All
there.
right, bet. I got you.
With him being in the church that he in, I can see why he said some dumb shit like that. Like, he on some demonic shit anyway, so it don't surprise me.
Yeah,
that he's
that shit you showed us before we started. I was like, damn, no wonder they off like that. Like, no wonder.
But he not gonna be canceled though. That's what people. Nobody will ever go through stuff like this ever get canceled. It's no people always talk about this cancel culture and sharing stuff that you don't like, but it's no such thing as cancel culture. because
you giving it more attention and more publicity.
Exactly.
People gonna wonder what's going on with that. I wonder with that. They gonna research it and look into it even more.
Exactly.
Now that you said cancel it.
It's motherfuckers that don't even know who he is now.
That's how I go, y'all.
Right.
Like when a
Bitches
nigga
jump in
die.
their inbox like, baby, I keep your secret.
Like,
I mean, this is gonna die down, and it's always gonna be something new. So he's gonna have to adjust and find
When
something
he
else to
come
come out
new,
with anyway.
it's gonna be he just the laughing stock of all the guys out here. Like guys really just laughing. Like talked about us. Now look at you. You just like us.
I mean, man, when you was being used as a weapon to bash niggas, like he was literally the weapon, like and this and that, like he was a reference point for motherfuckers. So that is a slap in the face.
I'm sure there's been people that has had an effect on them to where now you done made it harder for a bitch to really trust a nigga, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? It's different ways that the shit can be looked at, because there's people that live by his word, like he's like a preacher.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So some people is like fucked up behind that shit too. Like, this is why I don't trust niggas not. This is why this you can't believe what they say.
Hey,
now
let me tell you something. Ain't nothing like women intuition, okay? So ain't no dude ever gonna tell you 100% everything right. You know what I'm saying? If you believe this fairy tale, then you a dummy. You the dummy. You are the dummy, because at any given point, everybody understand like temptation is something. You know what I'm saying? So if you got all of these women bowing down to you, that's just that much more. You know what I'm saying?
especially a man with power and fame and money. Shit.
Yeah.
They throwing themselves at him. That's major temptation. And he look good and he got muscles. Shit.
I don't know about the look good part, but yeah, he got the muscles for sure.
He got that
always
body.
just look like,
That's enough. A nigga could be ugly. If he got a body and some money, he got the bitches.
yeah.
We gotta blame ourselves for even listening to some bullshit like that.
Man, like thinking he really, you know what I'm saying? Thinking he really going by his word, lying like a fucker.
He be sitting in the car like looking at the video.
And his side bitch out. He filming at his side bitches.
And I always wonder why he was in the car like that. Like always, that's because she was gonna be in the background, like you on some bullshit.
Yeah, I just seen.
Do some of them in the car and some of them in the house. Like
Exactly.
I just literally seen this new video that just came out. I think it was today, right before I started watching the one I showed y'all earlier. So one of the chicks, remember he said he ain't been cheating. One of the chicks was just messing a few days ago, and the video that he's doing, talking about the video in third person, her house is in the background.
See what I'm saying?
She was like,
damn.
she said, I didn't even know he had kids. He had me blocked on Facebook. She's a surgeon, so she's not, you know what I'm saying, all over different platforms. She just be on YouTube. She was like, I didn't know he had kids. I ain't never seen the videos that he was promoting or none of that. He just told me he was a motivational speaker.
How can you hide all that?
Motivational speaker like a motherfucker, boy. That nigga has some motivation on his ass.
One of the chicks he was hitting, from what they say, this is all alleged. This is all alleged. That he was going to a seminar to get advice for her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
And he ended up smashing her.
He was preying on the weak. He was preying on the weak, man. He was a predator, man. Nigga's a predator, man.
Nate, I'm in the bind.
Oh, damn.
Have you ever dealt with a sociopath or a narcissist in a relationship
Hell yeah.
or a friendship?
Under the scope.